kitchen. Today I'm finna make a cabbage. So y'all come watch me make my cabbage. Well, I'm cooking the cabbage because I'm gonna add rice to it, but I want y'all to see how I make my cabbage, how I cut my cabbage up, okay? And I pour hot water in my sink because I'm finna use my sink to cut my cabbage up. So how everybody's doing on this beautiful, blessed Saturday? I have another knife, but I don't know where I put it at. Child, these knives that I got from Walmart, I see why they was $20. Because they ain't worth nothing. And I always cut my cabbage in four.
Hello.
I'm going to buy me a nice sharpener today. And this how thin I like my cabbage. If anybody bought some of them knives from Walmart, you're going to be very disappointed. I see why they was $20. You just paid for the color. I'm cooking today for one of my friends' repast. I'm not going to the funeral because I'm tired of funerals. I done been to so many funerals this year that I don't want to go. And I'm still like in the mood, my mood from like the loved ones that I lost this year. So I just don't feel like going, to the funeral. So that's why I'm cooking food and I'm gonna go to the repast. So I just hope they forgive me for not coming. But anyway, they know I love them, so they'll be okay with it. I'm just like, I've been going through so much, and then, my family members that passed, and they passed like red in a row. And it's just been so much, and I'm still like thinking about that. I'm still carrying that pain around because I'm missing my loved ones, and I just didn't want to go today. I don't know, lately I haven't been really wanting to go to a funeral. And before anybody say something, I am going today. I am going to buy me a nice sharpener. And I saw one in Walmart this morning, and I was thinking about getting it, but I didn't get it because I said, let me go home and use my little nice set. Child, I just paid for the color. That's it. And then I was like, I don't want to go because I feel so bad for her boys. Her and her boys had a close relationship. And my heart just go out to them this morning. Honey, but you don't miss your mama until your mama go. Because nobody can take the place of your mama. Nobody. And you know you got a good mama too. When you got a good mama and that mama leave, oh my God. Oh shoot. I forgot to turn the doggone spray off, y'all. I'm up here talking about a good mama and then turn the water on. I'm getting soaking wet. So we're gonna saute some onions and bell peppers, and I'm gonna use avocado oil. I'm gonna put some red peppers in. I cook rice, and I cook so much rice because the rice going in here. And if anybody on this live and you lost your mother, my heart go out to you, because I wouldn't know how I feel if something happened to my mama. Nothing. Because when my mama gone, can't nobody replace my mama. Nobody. And then last night, I was like, I didn't want to go to the funeral. Then this morning when I got up, I said I didn't want to go because I don't want to see her kids hollering for her. Because they're going to miss their mama because the relationship they had with their mom. And no, I don't care. If you and your mom got a good relationship or whatever, when your mama gone, you can't get your mama back. When you going through something, you need your mama can't come. They always say you better appreciate your mama while your mama on this side of the dirt. So I'm making jerk chicken, I'm making cabbage, and I'm gonna put rice and mixed vegetables in there. And you know, sometimes we say, I don't need my mama, I don't need her. But as soon as you get in trouble, you want to pick up the phone, you call your mama. But you don't need your mama. And when that mama gone, and you sit back there and you be crying, and you wish you would have did a lot of things right, because see, that mama ain't coming back, baby. So I'm putting the cabbage in now. No, that ain't that rice is coming out because I use that small a smaller pot. But I'm gonna take that rice and I'm gonna mix it with something. And I had to make a lot of rice, but it's still gonna cook in the other sauce that I'm making. I'm gonna put some water in it, then I'm gonna let it cook down a little bit. I'm gonna put a little Zazon in. Complete season. Garlic powder. Seasoned salt. I was in the bed early. I got up like about 7:30, because I didn't get to go to the store yesterday to buy the stuff to cook. So I'm like, let me get up and go ahead and cook this, get this food so that I can cook. Yeah, my mama tell you quick. I'm 70 and I'm fine, baby. Sexy senior citizen. And then you look at it, look at kids who losing their mom when they young and teenagers. And they missing their mama. Y'all, these knives weren't even much worth it. That's why these knives was $20. I just paid for this, the color. Wasn't even much worth $20. Angela, where your place at? Where you located at in Tampa? I think I haven't been drinking enough water. Some people cabbage be so nasty. They don't put enough seasoning in their cabbage. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. I put too much rice in this pot and it's just going over. I'm making 2 pans of rice. One gonna go in cabbage, and the other one just gonna be regular rice. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna put mixed vegetables in that cabbage when it's done. So I have jerk chicken in the oven. Okay, come on to the Christmas breakfast. New season. I think I can make it like the Puerto Rican people can, because I be watching, I be icing. Last night, was it last night? When I was coming out to Hard Rock and I was talking to two young men, they was from Puerto Rico, and they asked me, did I know Spanish? I'm like, no. I said, but I'm not gonna lie. I wish I knew Spanish, because see, when people be talking and you can be sitting back and you act like you don't know Spanish, and when they go to talking, you jump up in the conversation. They just fell out laughing. So I'm gonna put these mixed vegetables. I'm gonna put these inside the cabbage. When people ask me what I cook for a repast, like usually they'll be like, how much you will charge me? I'll be like, I ain't charging you nothing. They would be saying, I want to pay you. I say, well, I tell you what, whatever God lay on your heart, you bless me. Or they'll call and ask me, Teresa, would you cook for the repast? Yeah, I cook. So my friend, he called me this week. It's his wife who passed, and I grew up with both of them from Review Tears. So he called me Monday or Tuesday, and he was like, hey, Tree, I want to know if you still going to cook. Yeah, I'm going to cook. And I told him, I said, well, I'm going to try to make such and such. And I couldn't disappoint them with, not cooking. And I cook when somebody don't pass. I try to show my love. I cook a dish and take a dish over there or whatever. Try to, show my support. Because we want people to show us support when we going through stuff. When somebody don't pass in our family. So I try to go and just show my support. And let me tell you, I know y'all, I talk about Review Tears all the time. One thing about Review Tears, we come together and we stick together. Like, even though I'm not going to this funeral, but I know when I go to this repast, Review Tears is going to be there. Because all of us grew up together in Review Tears, and all of us like family from Review Tears. I'm telling you, growing up in the projects, you was family. It was family. People can talk noise. You from the projects? But they don't know how much fun you had in the projects, because in the projects, it was something to do every day. Only time it really wasn't nothing to do when it was raining. That's the only time. And I know some of y'all on here, y'all from the projects. Y'all know how the projects was. It was fun back in the day. Right now I'm cooking cabbage, and I'm gonna put some rice in the cabbage and some mixed vegetables. And I got a pan of jerk chicken in the oven. I was supposed to only make one pan of rice, but it look like I'm gonna have two pans. One just plain rice, and the other one gonna be with the cabbage. I just put one up. This is the jerk season I use right here. Walmart sell it, Publix sell it. I think Publix and Walmart like $4 and some change. But if you stay here in Tampa, you can go to Sanwa. Sanwa got these for like $3.27 or $3.47. So this it, Grace. And they have mild and they have hot. And I think Walmart have different brands too, but they carry this brand right here too. So for those who's coming on here, I'm cooking for my friend Repast. I'm making jerk chicken, rice mixed with cabbage and mixed vegetables, and then it's gonna be a plain rice that I'm taking. Honey, but none of that, the vegetables make the cabbage good. With the rice cooked all together, it's good. Oh yeah, the projects was the, oh my God. I could talk about my projects from where I'm from all day long, all day. I can get around my friends, they'll be like, Teresa, you remember this? You remember that? And we talk about how we played four square. We talk about how we played kickball, how we played teddy ball. You must talk about like I was telling my granddaughter about teddy ball. She was like, teddy ball? What is teddy ball? Children don't know nothing about that. Even when we didn't have a ball to play with, we got an old milk jug, put some sand in it, and tied it around the light post, and we hitting back and forth. And you would have thought we had a real ball. And then I don't know if some of y'all know about teddy ball, but you could play you and your person over here, then another person over here, and the ball go over your head. You got the duck, so the person behind you can hit it. Children don't know nothing about that. None of that. Because when we was growing up, we had fun. We had fun. It wasn't all about, we did fight, but we fought and we got bite. Playing the next day. We was like playing the next day like nothing happened. But children, the stuff that we had when we was little, children don't need much know nothing about it. I was talking to somebody and I'm thinking they older, but they like 20 years younger than me. I'm like, what? He was like, didn't I tell you I'm about your oldest daughter age? I said, because he look older. So we was talking about the iron skates. You remember the key with the skates? We was talking about that. And he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, we used to have iron skates when we was little. So kids don't know nothing about that. It seems like now when a child is born, even when the child coming home from the hospital, he got a cell phone already. Ain't he much nothing but a couple of days old and got a cell phone already. Know how to use the cell phone. But kids don't know nothing like how we was growing up. Like before. Your mama tell you, you better be home before the street lights come on. Now you tell a child that, they be like, man, I ain't worried about her. Shoot, my mama didn't play. You better be there, you better be in this house before that street light come on, or I know something. She did not play the radio. I forgot this part was hot. So this how my cabbage coming out. Can y'all see it? Put a little bit more water in now. I'm gonna add some broth in now. I'm gonna put 2 veggie cubes in. So what? Where's it? $7. Oh no, I was just asking where it's at. I thought you was talking about me.
Did you use this?
Use what? No, don't play. And since I put water in, I'm gonna still add a little bit more seasoning in it. I don't want it to be dry because when I add the rice in, the rice gonna suck up like most of the juice that's in here. So that's why I put more water to let it cook down some. Y'all got to try this. This is so good. And cabbage is good. If you know how to season the cabbage real good, and this hot the jerk chicken, I'm gonna pour a little bit of the juice off of it so it can turn brown on the top. So this how the jerk chicken coming out. I had made 2 pans, one for my house. Let me tell y'all something. Them iron skates, I hated those skates. You lose the key, you got to go ask your friend, can you use her key? I was so happy when I got some of the other skates. I didn't know how to act. Oh yeah, we had easy bake oven, and I remember my mom bought us a it was like a little radio, and you can sing with it, and it had a carrot. Couldn't tell us nothing. And then we used to have a store. What's it called? Elka Drugs, and you can go in there. You can lay away stuff for Christmas. And I remember I wanted this boom box when people was carrying the little boom boxes around. I wanted one of them, and my mom got me one for Christmas. Boy, I mean, oh my God, time have changed so much. Even this morning when I was riding around going to the store, I was like, dang, Temple have changed so much. I remember this was that, such and such was there. I remember we had Zares, we had Floorland Mall, East Lake Mall. Like today is Saturday. Everybody go hang at East Lake Mall. Go to Morrison's cafeteria to eat. Them children don't know nothing about fun. Who on him remember when who remember on him when E.T. first came out? Do anybody remember that? When E.T. Let me tell y'all, when me and my friends done, we was so bad. We used to go to Floorland Mall. It was on Florida Avenue in Bush. They had Zares up there. I think it was Montgomery Wards. They had all kinds of stores up there. But anyway, and the movie theater was there. So we'll go there. We go look at a movie, and when when it's finna end, we'll go and hide in the bathroom. The girls are going in the bathroom, and the boys are going to the other bathroom till the next movie get ready to start. Then we come out and go see the other movie. I said, we were some bad children. Bad. Let's see how my cabbage came out. This cabbage tastes so good, and this season's so good. I'm gonna put my vegetables in now. Then I'm gonna add the rice in now. And then the projects in Riverview Terrace, we had two parks. We had the little park and we had the big park. And then like our projects was like in a box. To come in, you got to come on Broad. Then you got Central. and you got Floyd Avenue, and then you got Hairline. And the project said right by the interstate. So the side we stayed on, our streets was like Broad, Kirby, Broad, Patterson, Kirby, and Hairline. So the projects on Kirby and Central, them was the new apartments. Cause we didn't have to plug up lamps then in that on that side. But from like the other side of Kirby to Broad, they had to plug up lamps to turn on their lights, like in the bedrooms, not in the kitchen or none of that. So, boy, I missed the project. But anyway, they used to have to turn them on. And like we had the two parks, the little park and the big park. Some of the parents from that way, from Kirby to not well, I'm gonna say Patterson, they wouldn't let their kids come to the big park. They always had to go to the little park. The little park was like the little park, okay? We played four square around there. We did the same thing around there. But it was just a little park and stuff. And the big park was where everything went on. Softball, four square, teddy ball, kickball. Because the big park had a baseball field. Well, baseball field. And I used to play softball too. And some days we get out of school, we can go to the park. We might start playing softball, basketball. It was always something to do. Always. As a child, you ain't even have to look for nothing. Shoot, you might be saying, I'm bored. Your mom might say, you better go out there and play with that milk carton. You ain't bored. See, children don't know nothing about that. They don't know none of that stuff. Because they too busy in the house on their phone. Nope, we did not. Here in Tampa, on Saturdays, cartoons was on till 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, Creature Feature came on. And when Creature Feature came on, you knew what time it was. Because that's like when all the cartoons just stopped right then and there. And then we went outside, we did what we had to do, and went outside and played. And we went running in and out, because, you know, back then, our mamas didn't play. And then when you do something in the neighborhood, oh, that mama going to call your mama and tell, and they going to tell you, oh, I'm finna call and tell your mama on you. Nah, man, you do that now. You might be fighting the mama, the children, and everybody else. Man, this cabbage is good, y'all. Who remember the Coca-Cola bottles? You can take them back to the store and you get 10 cents, or you can get 50, I think 25 cents for the big one. Y'all know I'm old if I'm talking about that. Me and my friends, them used to get a buggy, go around the projects and be looking for those bottles. Them 10 cent, the big ones was 25 cent, and the little one was 10 cent. I'm gonna put the mixed vegetables in now. Y'all see how it's looking? I'm gonna take a bowl and I'm gonna put rice inside. Hey, Miss Mom. I don't know his number. Turn it down some. And just mix it in. And you just want to mix it in real good. I'm gonna pour some garlic vegetable broth in. Then I'm gonna let it cook down a little bit. So I poured the veggie broth in there so the rice won't get dry and it'll stay wet. And I still got a little pan of rice left. So I'll take that for the people who don't want to eat the vegetable and rice. So let me taste this other rice. See how this one came out. This tastes good too. The season, bring it out. So this how one pan of my jerk chicken came out. Tell him to bring me a $1.25 pan. The deep one, it right there at the front. The little small one that I made the macaroni in. But y'all hit that like button. And if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, I am sweating. I turned my L on and I am sweating. And that's how it is outside. But if y'all like my channel, subscribe to it. Y'all hit that like button. Show me some love. Show me a lot of love. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time to look at my video. So y'all hit that like button. And y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And I'll be back on here after a while. I got to finish cooking and get ready so that I can be ready to go to the wait. So if y'all want to try this rice, try it. You will love it. Just season that cabbage real good. And this rice going to come out very good. So y'all be safe and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.